All right, well, good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Denver Zoo. My name is Jessica, and joining me is Lucy. Lucy is an 11-year-old California sea lion. She'll wave hello to everybody. Hello, great job, Lucy. Now, Lucy's actually the proud mother of our California sea lion pup, Addie. Addie's just 2 years old. She was born here in June, 2 years ago. So, whoa, a little slick out here. Good job, Lucy. Nick is the father of Addie. And some of you may know Nick from 9 News. He does the Bronco picks. And this week he was correct with his picks. So if you do follow Nick's picks, he is now 9-6 with his Bronco picks. So he did pick the Broncos this week. What do you think, Lucy? Let's give him a round of applause. He did a pretty good job. Yeah, good job, Nick. Way to go. Now, unlike most marine mammals, sea lions can move well on land, and they can do this by rotating their hind flippers underneath their body and walking on all fours. Now, this is actually a great way to tell the difference between a sea lion and a seal. A seal has to do more of a caterpillar type motion on the beach, whereas a sea lion can walk on all fours and move as fast as we can. And since we don't have any harbor seals out here, Lucy actually does a great imitation of a harbor seal. So let's see if she'll demonstrate what she thinks a harbor seal looks like moving. Right on that belly. Great job, Lucy. Now, there are some other differences between seals and sea lions. It is also the color of their coat is a great way to tell them apart. You'll notice that Lucy has a solid colored coat. Now, a California sea lion would have a light brown to dark brown colored coat, whereas a seal would have spots or stripes. Another great way to tell them apart is if you look at Lucy, she has little ear flaps like you and I have. Now, a California sea lion would have external ear flaps, whereas a seal would have internal ear flaps. Both species have great hearing, but it's much easier to see those ear flaps on a sea lion than on a seal. Now, another great way is to look at those front flippers. Great job, Lucy. Now, California sea lions have very large front flippers, and they can use these front flippers to help them get on obstacles like rocks and buoys and things like that. Let's see if she'll jump up on that island for us. There she goes. Let's see that front flipper. Way to go, Lucy. So California sea lions do have very large front flippers, whereas seals use their whole body to maneuver through the water. Now, using just those two large front flippers in a breaststroke type motion, California sea lions can swim up to 25 miles per hour. So they use just their hind flippers are really only used for steering. Now, another way a sea lion can move through the water is what's called porpoising. Now, this is much like what a dolphin does when they jump in and out of the water. This is a great way for a sea lion to scan their surroundings and to look out for those predators. So let's see if Lucy can demonstrate how a sea lion can porpoise. We'll give her a second here. She's enjoying her fish there. All right. Just waiting on you, Lucy. No big deal. Wasn't it? All right, let's get back up there. All right, you ready now? All right, she says she's ready. Let's see it. All right, Lucy, let's give her a hand. She did a great job. Way to go, Lucy. Great job. Now, sea lions do need to be pretty quick and agile for a couple of different reasons. One of the main reasons is they need to be able to stay away from their predators. Now, California sea lions have two main predators, and those are sharks and killer whales. Now, along with staying away from those guys, they also need to be able to catch their food. Now, their native habitat, seals and sea lions will eat 50 different types of fish and squid and other things like that. And here at the Denver Zoo, we feed our seals and sea lions 3 different types of fish. We feed them herring, mackerel, and capelin, and we also feed some of them squid as well. And you may be wondering, how much do they eat? Well, Lucy is pretty much a full-grown female. She's enjoying her fish a lot this morning, aren't you? And she's weighing about 200 pounds. She's eating 17 pounds of fish per day. Now, the amount of fish that they do eat is very dependent on the season as well, so it's didn't like that one. But as the water temperature does drop, she will eat more fish, and that helps her develop that nice thick layer of blubber to help her stay warm. Now, Nick, who is our large male sea lion, weighs 400 pounds, and he's eating over 30 pounds of fish per day, and he's only 5 years old. So when Nick is full grown, he will be between 600 and 800 pounds. So males are significantly larger than the females. So if you do watch that 9 News bit on Thursday nights for his picks, you will get to see how big he gets throughout the year. So he's already, like I said, 400 pounds, weighs twice the amount of a full-grown female. So we do go through a lot of fish here, and fish conservation is very important. Over in the front of the exhibit, kind of over to your left, is Hannah, and she has with her a stack of these free seafood cards. Now, on this seafood card, it'll tell you the best choices to make in restaurants and grocery stores. Now, these are choices that won't over-harvest or cause pollution. That way we can all do our part to help those wild seals and sea lions. Right, Lucy? Right? That's right. Now, if you do have a smartphone, there is a free app for this as well. Just search for Seafood Watch on your phone, and you can get a sushi version. So if you do eat sushi much like Lucy does, you can get the sushi version of this right on your cell phone. Now, we do a lot of training with all of our animals, and some of the most important behaviors we can train are what we call husbandry behaviors. And these are the behaviors that allow us to take the very best care of all of our animals. So once Lucy's done with that fish now, we'll have her come out and demonstrate some of those husbandry behaviors. We do that, Lucy? Can we just do a few of them? Here we go. All right, let's see those flippers. So we can check our flippers for any cuts or scrapes or anything else like that. Great job. In fact, we can get a great look at their entire body. Now in this position, we can train things like to take all around the pool in the middle of a demonstration. So those teeth are very important, and she will allow us to look at them and make sure they are nice and healthy when she feels like it. So we will move on to talk about how we do train our animals. We do train using what's called positive reinforcement, which means every time she does the correct behavior, she will get a fish reward. And if she doesn't want to participate, that's okay. That's her choice. We do want our animals to have choice, and she'll make that decision to come on back out. Now, can I see those teeth? Great job. And I will give her a fish and hope that she stays to eat it with me, and she will not. so it is just part of the training process. Obviously, she is not all that hungry today. That's okay. That's her choice, but it is a very positive experience for her. Now, we do have some tools that we can use to help really guide Lucy and let her know what it is exactly we're asking her to do. What I have with me is what's called a target pull. Now, all of our animals are trained to touch their nose as target pull. This is the very first behavior that they'll learn. So if she does wander off a little bit, I can put out that target pull, and she knows what it is I'm asking her to do. She'll come up and touch it. Good. Now we can use that to kind of give her a little bit more direction. Good. Or even to train some of those husbandry behaviors like that down. Good. I can put that target pull on the ground, and she knows to touch it with her nose. Now, anything can be used as a target. For example, that volleyball suspended by the water over there is basically a modified target. So what we can do is we can start with that ball on the surface of the water, and Lucy knows to go up and hit her with her nose. Right, Lucy? That's right. Then we can gradually lift that ball higher and higher and higher until she jumps out of the water. Now, California sea lion can jump 8 to 10 feet out of the water, avoid the predators, which are sharks and killer whales. Do you guys want to see Lucy jump?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right, looks like Lucy's ready. So let's see Lucy. She's on her way. There she goes. Great job. Let's give her a hand. She did a great job. Way to go, Lucy. So we currently do have 3 California sea lions, and what we do before every demonstration is we move them off exhibit so we can work with them one-on-one. It is our sea lion family, so that is Nick, Addie, and Lucy that you will see out